Hi. Well, today we're going to read book 3 of the Gnoo Zoo. This is about Einstein, the elephant, remember? Well, he makes an enormous error, and it's a story about forgiving others. That's something hard to do sometimes, isn't it? To forgive people that hurt us. But it's something that God tells us we must do. Now, if you remember in the last book, it was about Chattabunga and her getting in a little bit of trouble. Well, the little bee, he says, you will only find the true Gnoo key if you do it together. And he said, toodaloo. He gave a small red box to Chattabunga, and he said, take this. And then he said, I must be off, toodle-pip. And then he was gone. Chattabunga opened the box carefully, and nestled inside were what? Do you remember? 4 candy hammers, you're right. And no doubt we'll need those hammers on the next part of our journey. And this was from Chattabunga's chilling choice. Well, now it's about Einstein. Einstein was ready for an adventure. Hammers were his kind of thing. He pretended to swing one from side to side as he and his friends tramped through the dark woods. Careful, careful, you are ruffling my airspace, Miss Marble said. Finally, the great white tiger's travelers passed to rest beside a stream. May I hold the box? Einstein asked Big Billy. Well, I do believe I spied a note inside. It would be my pleasure to pursue it. Well, Big Billy smiled and nodded. Pursue? Well, pursue schmooze, Chattabunga said, handing over the box. Uh-oh, all over that box, aren't they? Einstein lifted the lid, and they all peeked inside. Miss Marble snatched the creamy pink hammer. Look, it matches my feathers. Here, Big Billy, this is the color of your nose. So Einstein said, giving him the shiny blue-black licorice one. Boongachacha and her sister gazed lovingly at the swirly lemon-lime hammer. This one is cool, she said. It must be for us. Einstein beamed when he saw the 4th hammer. Chocolate, my favorite. Uh-oh. Look, he's looking at it really close. Miss Marbles interrupted Einstein's scrumptious thoughts. This is a note, she said. Why don't you read it to us, Einstein? Big Billy said. Well, the elephant cleared his throat. As you travel on together, take one hammer, find its door, knock 3 times, and it will open. The true Gnoo keys at number 4. Uh-oh. Look who's over there. Can you see? It's Creepshaw. And he goes, hear that, Creepshaw? We must find the key and destroy it forever. Uh-oh. How exciting, said Miss Marbles, swinging her pearls around as girls do. We're almost there. Her necklace snagged Einstein's trunk and sent his glasses flying. Oh no, get those off me, he cried. Don't be so dramatic, Miss Marble said. You big, overstuffed mattress. Einstein was so hurt that he nibbled on the chocolate hammer for comfort, but just the unimportant parts. Look at that. That's a mess. It's all over Einstein. Miss Marble suddenly squealed. Look, she cried. Over there, a pink door in that tree. It matches my hammer. So she trotted over and tapped the door daintily. No, my dear Miss Marbles, Big Billy said. Knock 3 times, remember? She knocked once. She knocked twice. She knocked 3 times. And the door swung open. Boom-Gotcha-Cha peered inside. Ugh, it's dark in there. Einstein, would you lead us? Big Billy asked. We'll need your sharp eyes. So Einstein stepped through the door and paused. He never had liked the dark much. His tummy gave a nervous elephant-sized rumble. Here, over there. Boom-Gotcha-Cha screamed, Reptilian! I heard his rumble. Her shriek made Einstein lose his balance, and he found himself tumbling down, 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 a spiraling slide until he landed in a heap at the bottom. Are you all right? Big Billy called. I suppose so. No thanks to that noisy monkey. I think my hammer is cracked. Einstein held it up for a look and noticed he was in a round room full of mirrors. Look at that. One by one, his friends whizzed down the slide. I'm sorry I scared you, Einstein, Boom-Gotcha-Cha said. Huh, Einstein replied, turning his back on her. Big Billy tried to smooth things over. Einstein, here's another door. Try your hammer. He did, but nothing happened. Me now, said Boom-Gotcha-Cha. She knocked 3 times with her lemon-lime hammer, and the door opened. Einstein nibbled sadly on his chocolate hammer. Uh-oh, he better be careful chewing on that hammer, huh? Beyond the door, a beautiful hot air balloon rested on a sandy beach. Everyone hurried toward it. Everyone except Einstein. He had the blues. He was sad. Big Billy found a shiny blue-black door on the side of the basket. He took out his hammer and he knocked 3 times. We do it 1, 2, 3, and the door opened. All aboard, he cried. Guess I don't need this, Einstein said, finishing off the rest of his hammer. Oh no. See? Look, Chattabunga cried, pointing to a polka dot chest sitting on the bottom of the basket. Engraved on the top were the letters T, G, K. The true Gnoo key, Big Billy cried. Einstein, it's your turn. Use your hammer. Einstein instantly felt worse than he had ever felt before. Come on, Einstein, Boom-Gotcha-Cha cried. For you and me, just use that key. Uh-oh. Einstein twirled his bow tie nervously. I ate it. You ate your hammer? Everyone cried in disbelief. Do I detect trouble? A voice boomed. Einstein and his friends spun around. I think we may need help. I think we can be of help. We are reptidal and creptidal, locksmiths to the stars. Can you open this? Big Billy asked, holding out the box. Oh, most certainly. Reptidal said, reaching for it. Uh-oh, is that really Reptidal? Or could that be Reptilian hiding in disguise? No, Chattabunga cried. It's Reptilian. Look at his tail. Hate to say this, boss, but I told you, Creepshaw began. Oh, Reptilian roared. He swiped at Creepshaw, ripping the balloon in the process. The wind began to blow and the tattered balloon out to sea. Wild waves lapped at the basket. Higher, higher, Billy, higher, Chattabunga cried. I can't. We're too heavy, he shouted. Great White Tiger, help us. Everyone cried together. Oh no. My, you are in a pickle." "Lulu," Big Billy cried, "the great white tiger hurt us." Lulu shook her brilliant mane, and a shower of sparkling snowflakes fell gently on the balloon, and in no time it was sailing safely high in the air. Remember, she was in the other book. But Miss Marbles and Boom-Gotcha-Cha were too busy arguing with Einstein to be grateful. "This is all your fault," Miss Marbles began. "If you weren't so touchy." "Oh, and greedy," Boom-Gotcha-Cha added. "Well, if you weren't so mean," Einstein shot back, "and if you hadn't made me fall." Now, Lulu said. "The great white tiger has forgiven each of you for many mistakes." Oh, they're all yelling at him, and I'm sure he's feeling pretty bad. Well, everyone fell silent. Lulu was right. Einstein hung his head. "I'm so sorry, everyone. Boom-Gotcha-Cha, please forgive me for being angry." "I forgive you," she said, planting a big kiss on his forehead. "Take my beads, Einstein, I insist," Miss Marbles said. "I'm really quite sorry." "I forgive you," Einstein said. "And we forgive you for eating your hammer," Big Billy said as he hugged his friend. "But how will we ever open the last box?" See? "Well, you must journey once more to find the great white tiger," Lulu said. "The snowkeeper will show you the way." She pointed to a small house on the mountainside below. "I'm so sorry for the setback," Einstein said sadly. "That's behind us now," Big Billy replied. "Remember, when we are together, we are strong." "That's right," Lulu said. "Be brave, be loving, be forgiving, if you want to be like the great white tiger. Goodbye now." With a flick of her tail, she was gone. Big Billy steered the balloon towards the snowkeeper's house, and the adventure would continue. The end. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the book. I did. Pretty interesting, huh? Remember, sometimes people say things and they don't really mean it. They might be tired, maybe even hungry, and they just might be having a bad day. It's up to you and each of us to forgive each other for their faults and their mistakes. And sometimes they say things and they don't really mean it. So forgive, because remember, when you make a mistake, everybody forgives you, including God. So don't forget, forgive. I love you guys, and I hope you're having a blessed day. Keep safe and enjoy your days with your family. I love you guys. Bye-bye.